Hello from the city of London. I'm currently sat in Heathrow Airport and I'm so excited because I'm flying home, inshallah, very shortly. Well, not extremely shortly because I do love to come super early to the airport. Very Arab dad of me. But yeah, I'm just sat by the restaurants and I'm always in this area. Like I always wait around in this area. Last time I was here, I was with John. She was coming back home with me. Oh, that was so fun. But I took half the day off work, and it was really nice, because it was a bit more chill since I had the second day off. I kind of wrapped everything up yesterday, and so I just went to work for the first half of the day. Had lunch with colleagues, and did some admin that I needed to get sorted so that my head can be more clear. And yeah, I'd find going to the office is good. Like it helps me get myself together, feel organized, and I get energy from being around people. So it's always nice to be around many nice people. But anyways, it is a vacay time, even though it's only a short one. I'm very pumped, and I wanted to record a pod because I'm sat here, and I'm just so fascinated by how airports are a world central hub. There are people from all around the world, and God knows what all these people around me are up to. Like, where are they going, and why are they going to these specific places? And it's just such a cool place to be around so many multifaceted individuals. There's people of all different kinds of backgrounds, of cultures. I was sat next to this American couple, and they just started talking to this other guy who they found out was also on their flight. Yes, I overheard the conversation. But yeah, their flights got cancelled, and they both got delayed onto the same flight. And now I'm looking to the distance, and I see a bride. She's wearing her. Oh my god, she looks so cute. She's wearing like a tiara and what's it called? I forgot the bride thingy. not what's it called? Oh my gosh. But she looks so cute, and her friends. Oh my god, they're probably going for like a bachelorette. Oh. And then I was talking to this girl at the cashier when I was buying my chocolate covered almonds, and she was like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "Dubai." She was like, "Oh my god, like, do you live there, or how? Why are you going there?" And I was like, "Yeah, my family's there." And she was like, "Oh my god, so what brought you here?" And then I asked her what brought her here, and it turns out she's also a student. So it just, I love connection. I love meeting people, connecting to people, hearing about their stories. Like also, I really, really appreciate people who work in customer service, like the people who are at the check-in, not the check-in area, the baggage check, where they're checking if there's certain things in your bag. Like that requires a lot of patience and perseverance because you're dealing with different kinds of people. People are in a rush, but you have to be exposed to all of that. And there was this guy, and he was just so smiley and lovely. He was like, "Hi, mom. Like, can you like?" I didn't beep when I passed through the scanner, but there was this like foot thing that I had to do. Just put my shoes, and then he was like, "Have the most lovely day, mom." Like he was like being so polite. So I was like, "Thank you. You too. Like genuinely, man. Like you deserve it." I'm also like chugging down this bottle of water because for lunch I had it's very savory meal. I had like a halloumi box and it had lots of pickles. Now I'm so thirsty. On the way to the airport, I was so thirsty. So alhamdulillah, I got my water. I'm also trying a new platform for recording my podcast. Shout out to Taylor who recommended it. It's called Redshift, I think. No, I don't know why I keep calling it Redshift. It's called Riverside. I really hope I'm recording because if I'm not, that'd be annoying. But yeah, it's so cool because you can also meet so many different types of people. And I remember when we went for a senior trip after high school graduation, I didn't go with this group, but one of the groups that we were meeting, from all the groups that we were meeting with in Mykonos, one of the girls, Andrea, if you're listening, she ended up sitting next to this guy, it was like a restaurant owner or something. No, I think it was like Scorpios. He like had connections or something or knew people at Scorpios. And then when we actually got to Scorpios, I think like obviously you need to be safe with this and be careful who you talk to, but and like she was with a huge group of us, and like it was guys, girls, we were many people. I mean, I wasn't there, but the people she was with, and because she knew him, they managed to get through or something. I don't even remember the details, but that was funny. And well, I'm trying to think of who I've met. I've met people that in Heathrow. I tend to bump into people that I know who are also going back home after university for like the holidays, and they're always like, Hannah. If by any chance Hannah's listening to this, I've bumped into you like 2 or 3 times, which subhanallah, I don't know if it's like a sign or something, but weirdly I've bumped into her like specifically when I travel back home. I bumped into Salma. I've bumped into. I'm trying to think. Or it's like you're trying to coordinate with people who are going back home. Like, oh, who's taking this flight? What time is your flight? Are we on the same flight? I know some people book flights together, but I typically just do what works for me. Although I did specifically book with John B when she was visiting me. Obviously, that makes more sense. And yeah, just like booking. I love traveling. Honestly, I feel like myself, and I feel so main character when I'm traveling, because you're just focusing on yourself, like you're and choosing your travel outfit. You pack your bag. Oh my god, when I was younger, I used to love watching those what's in my bags. Me, Selma, and Zayn, we used to love watching them, and then we tell each other, okay, this is what bag I'm gonna take, here's what I'm gonna pack, this is my like little toiletries, or not toiletries, but this is like my girly kit bag. Like I have this hand sanitizer, I have this moisturizer. It's just so fun, and like packing and getting those little mini sized everything. Well, not everything because it's not necessary, but lotion or hand sanitizer, and picking out your, I guess, your essentials, right? And talking about it, and being prepared, thinking about what you're gonna carry in the bag that you're gonna have when you're exploring a city, if you're traveling like for on a touristic holiday, and then if it's more of a beach one, like what are you gonna have in your bag for the relaxation when you go to the beach, or if you're going hiking, what are you gonna take with you, like the types of camera. It's just so fun. I love thinking about traveling, but I don't put that much thought into this preparation as much. Whereas I used to do this so much. Also, I used to travel less because we would travel like in summer and then occasionally in winter. But also being in Asia, going to Europe would be like it takes more time, it takes more planning, it's further, and it's also more expensive. So it requires more preparation. Whereas now I'm really grateful. That's something I love about being in Europe. I can more spontaneously, and it's more feasible for me to travel. And that's been such a privilege. But yeah, I really want to explore like South. I feel like, am I talking in the right microphone? I don't know, but I really want to explore South America. And Asia. And yes, I was in Asia, but I was in the Middle East, so I haven't really explored like Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines. Oh my god, I want to go to the Philippines so bad. Even in Europe, like there's Germany. I really want to go to Germany. I have some colleagues in Germany who I want to see, and generally like get a feel for the culture, because I've met many Germans, but I haven't been to the land of Germany. And I also want to go to Hungary. I'd like to go to France again, to be honest, because yes, I've been to France many times, but I haven't been to Paris in so long. Yeah, South America, I was saying Brazil, Morocco. I really want to go to Morocco as well, and more countries in the Middle East. Oh my god, I really want to go to Jordan, to Urdun, and I miss Egypt. Egypt was great. I just love traveling. I love the world. Heal the world. Well, the world is not a perfect place, but it does have its gems. And yeah, I'm yapping, but I'm excited for a flight. Do you guys like flights? I know many people aren't always the biggest fans of traveling, but I, for one, really enjoy traveling. I feel like it's just such a good place to get ideating, for your mind to wander. There's no distract. Well, there aren't, like, you can't yes, true, you can have Wi-Fi in some cases, like in certain airlines, if you're a certain level or if you pay a certain amount. But majority of the time, you don't really have Wi-Fi, right? And even if you do, you can choose not to use it, and you can just embrace the fact that you're on top of the world. And for me, that tends to lead to like peak productivity. Like I just get journaling, I get into in the zone, I get locked in, and not in like a way where it's like, oh my god, work, but I'm just thinking about myself and my life, and wow, like, I'm really above the clouds right now. Like, let's think with, I'm just like a pebble on earth. What do I want? How can I make the most of my life? How can I really enjoy it to the max? What will fulfill me? What will fuel me? What will make me the best version of me? And like, it gives me faith. I do love it. And yeah, I am also grateful to be able to travel and to not have, like, I appreciate many people have anxiety around traveling, because which is understandable, because it is kind of terrifying when you think about it. Like, you are on top of the world, like you're flying. Well, you're not on top of the world, you're still in the world, but on top of the clouds. Wait, are you technically though? I don't know. If there's a pilot, please let me know. But yeah, it is pretty cool. I mean, and pretty scary. And so I really give kudos to anyone who has flight anxiety, because traveling is something that happens quite commonly. Or is that grammatically correct? Traveling is something people basically. There are alternatives, but more often than not, it's the most convenient way for people to get to and from different countries. So my kudos and respect go to those of you who struggle with it. But yes, I'm going to end this here, because I have some bits and bobs I want to do to embrace this beauty of traveling and being in the travel mode. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful long weekend for those who have the bank holiday in the UK. And for those who don't, I hope you have the most amazing normal weekend that you have. And make it different, make it special, do something different. Spice it up a bit. Maybe go for an adventure. And by the way, adventure doesn't have to be a holiday. It can literally be an adventure to your supermarket. I love supermarket adventures. Do something for you. So yeah, I hope this gave you some serotonin, and bisous.